Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a short sequel to what we discussed earlier. The objective is very clear because I don't want to confuse you right now because I know you have so many questions there because the past economic formulas are gone. Quite frankly, the only principles left would be supply and demand, which is so fundamental, and what I call the induced or a new way to increase demand for your given products. And I told this as early as 2001 with Ben Bernanke. But I don't want political disaster happened where I think, and I would like to ask this to former Vice President Dick Cheney, I think his group maligned me. Okay? I think there were so many political forces during that time that destroyed my given economic proposals because I was maligned. Okay? In fact, there was a time that the wife of the governor, Arnold Schwarzenegger, was very interested, together with Magic Johnson, and the list goes on. All I'm telling you right now, Governor Gavin Newsom, we can solve your problem very fast. We can solve the crisis in California very, very fast, based on the agreed, detailed, comprehensive plans on a per county basis to achieve a surplus economy as soon as possible. Look at Oklahoma right now. Oklahoma was, come on, not even comparable to Tennessee. Look at Oklahoma right now. Why? Why is Oklahoma on a surplus economy? Because partly of me. Okay? Not with these high school graduates, okay? Because they're trying to really destroy again this great state. And I will tell you one by one who they are. Okay? But going back to the issue of a surplus economy, that is the main objective. That is the primary objective of any great economy. And with due respect to the #1 billionaire in America and in the world, probably Mr. Elon Musk, he's doing just right that. And that proposal was already done way back 25 years ago by Dean Andy Bautista Jr., Juan Andres Bautista Jr., a master's master's in law with Harvard University. And Dean Juan Andres Bautista clearly stated that the economy, that the government must be managed like a private institution. Must be managed like a private enterprise. That is a successful private enterprise. Like Tesla. And what happened to Andy, my brother? By the way, he's my brother. a younger brother, he was laughed at, lampooned in every manner, especially the high school graduates. Okay? He was laughed at, joked, and look what happened to the Philippines right now. It's back to square one. People are suffering, millions of jobs lost, and the value of the peso is in the toilet right now. It's literally nothing. It's paper. Okay? So when you listen to a high school graduate, you will get high school graduate results. And many millions will suffer and die because there's nothing anymore with the economy. Nothing. A surplus economy will bring so much happiness in your lives. And therefore, I'd like to be very, very clear. Donald Trump is doing the right thing. And I will immediately fast track in a few days the proposals that I committed about a week and a half ago, but there were so many delays because of the Ben Del Rosario family. They destroyed the video, they robbed the documents as if the writ of habeas corpus was suspended here in the great state of Oklahoma. And I'd like to be very, very clear. I am personally responsible for all my statements. I am not like Ben Bernanke, who will simply say, I'm out of that loop anymore. My number at 405-503-8511 is open 24/7 to answer your given economic issue, to answer your given economic problem, to answer your given business issues. And the list goes on because we're very serious about the Prosperity Channel. I know how it is to be poor again. I know how it is to lose all your money. But I'm telling you right now, if you follow my principles, there's going to be a major comeback in your life. So I'm putting all the cards on the table here, A lot of people saying I am against them. We love America. We love America. They're saying that I am a spy. Would you believe? I said, what is a spy? I don't even know what that definition is. What is that CIA lingo? That's because the mood right now here in Oklahoma, in the Midwest, is very intense. It's very, very intense, ladies and gentlemen. We are weeding out the unprofessionals, and we are strictly focusing on making America great, primarily because of the professionals and not the high school graduates who are literally destroying America. And as I told you, it will all be submitted, who these people are, with our beloved Homeland Security, Kristi Noem. Because if I were to do it on a per state basis, I'm telling you again, it can become a surplus economy. It can become a surplus economy for each and every single state. From Alaska to Hawaii to all the problems that we're having in Louisiana, it can become a surplus economy because their plan are completely wrong, archaic, worthless, and for a lack of a better term, extremely stupid. So as I was telling my clientele, this is the plan, okay? You deliberate upon it whether the plan really works to achieve the given objectives. And one high school graduate said, well, that's so basic. That's so basic. Okay, and then they malign me and tell all these. I simply ask him, if you are telling the truth, then why are you copying my formulas and going to my house and paying the policemen here bribe money to attack my home on a daily basis, and practically they're suspending the writ of habeas corpus? Right? Who's telling a lie? Okay? And again, this will be submitted to the Secretary of Homeland Security, the Honorable, the strong-willed, the stateswoman, Christine. Because if America will continue this 37 trillion debt, I'm telling you right now, that will be the #1 cause of World War III. And if you will look at your history books, that's exactly what happened in the Deutschland, Germany. That's exactly what happened to the Deutschland, Germany. In the 1930s, they could not understand what economic realities are all about. World War III might happen because of the $37 trillion debt. How to do that will take thousands of pages on my end, which will happen, by the way, shortly. But because of the Benda Rosario family, they completely derail all of these new economic, but proven in certain areas of the world, proven to be effective to solve the given problem. Because if not, just imagine yourselves, ladies and gentlemen, my friends in America, my fellow citizens. By the end of President Trump, can you imagine the debt reaching 40 trillion, 50 trillion at that? $37 trillion, if it can be reduced to 30 trillion, I think that would be absolutely a miracle. But yes, economic miracles can happen with the right economic policies. Economic miracles can happen overnight because of new intelligence. Because I don't want to become another Agapito Flores. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not want to be another Agapito Flores, a Filipino electrician who was a genius to invent the fluorescent lamp, not the Edison light bulb. So who is better, Edison or Flores? In my opinion, Flores is much better. But because of the war during that time, he was not able to get protected by his intellectual property rights on that fluorescent lamp. And the greatest president of all time in the Philippines, by the name of Manuel Luis Quezon, could not overpower the powerful General Electric of the United States of America. In other words, he got robbed big time. I think big time getting robbed is a small time word. Excuse me. Because every fluorescent lamp out there was because of a Filipino by the name of Agapito Flores. And I don't want to suffer like what he suffered, losing his all intellectual properties. Yeah, I'm sorry, we have to cut this short, but that's the bottom line, ladies and gentlemen. The importance of economic policies is so important that it will save your life. It is the real reason why you will live a longer life. Prosperity equals longer life. Thank you. And see you soon. This is Gavin Batista, your host with the Prosperity Channel.